Jai Shri Ram. To internalize a belief is to make it part of your character. Now let's try to understand this word internalize. Make attitudes or behavior part of one's nature by learning or unconscious assimilation. There is something called imprinting in psychology. Imprinting means rapid learning by observing parents. In fact, this is unconscious or subconscious. Both the words are interchangeable. They are fungible. Fungible. Fungible means interchangeable. Now, in bad religions, by bad religion, you already understand what I am referring to. I cannot name them, otherwise, somebody will file a case against me. These stupid, dangerous religions have been internalized by many people, and they go on committing crimes against humanity because they have internalized many dangerous dogmas, and as a result they are like ticking time bombs. They are not just human beings. You never know when these idiots will explode, when they might become a terrorist and terrorize humanity. Okay, so to internalize, look at the examples. People learn gender stereotypes and internalize them, right? In societies which are extremely patriarchal, right? Patriarchy is a gift of the desert cults. Sanatan Dharma is the only religion which has got feminine deities, and their names come before the names of the masculine deities. Sita Ram, Radha Krishna, Parvati Parameshwar, and all our scriptures glorify womanhood. And in Bhagavad Gita also, you see, if you want to make a note, 932, please make a note. 932 is a shloka that is often attacked by detractors of Sri Krishna and Sanatan Dharma. Strangely. Actually, in 932, Krishna is saying that women women, Vaishya, Shudra, anybody, by merely taking to my worship can be saved. You see, the Vedas have made it easier for women by saying that for a woman, the only thing that she needs to do is to take care of her husband, treat her husband as a god. Now, these feminazis will pounce on this. Yeah, but they don't realize that the woman's life has been made so easy. All that she has to do is to take care of a man, which means take care of his family and children and all that. And that is sufficient for her to get moksha. Pativrata, be a pativrata, and don't cheat on your husband. Whereas for the man, there are so many other things. He has to take care of all the purusharthas, feed the family, and live by dharma. So this fellow has a huge burden. So things have been simplified. So anyway, for your reference, I am telling you 932. Mam hi partha vyapashritya ye pisyu papayonayah striyo vaishyas tatha shudra tepi yanti parangati. And then, and in 1034, 10th chapter, 34th shloka, Mrityu sarvaharaschaham, udbhavascha bhavishyatam, kirti srirvakcha narinam, smrutir medha dhruti kshama. Please check up. 1034, Krishna declares that there are the 7 virtues which he considers feminine. So femininity is a repository of great virtues. That is why Krishna recommends that all of us should be psychologically androgynous, not physically, okay? And in this unisex world, where the females are becoming like males, and males pride themselves in being metrosexuals or something like that, like a pansy, effeminate. So that's not what Krishna is trying to tell you. Be a male. Well, nature has endowed you to be a male, nature has endowed you to be a female. So be the best of what you can be. So, being psychologically androgynous would mean having the qualities of both the male and the female. So that's what Krishna is recommending. Now let us get back to the meaning of this word internalize. So when you internalize, the word internalize can be used positively or negatively. When you internalize guilt or pain and fear or hurt, you keep it inside, you are not showing it. That's bad. So don't internalize your guilt. Talk about it. Find somebody, find a confidant. If you don't have a confidant, Rama or Krishna can be your confidant. Because Tulsidas also says, Tulsi Ram Krupal so kahi sunao gundosh hoye dubari dinita param peen santosh. Treat Rama as your confidant. Treat Krishna as your confidant. Talk to them. Tell them about your problems. And that can function as a ventilation, catharsis. Catharsis. Cathartic effect. A confession to Rama or Krishna will have a cathartic effect. In Christianity, they have these confessors. The fellow who confesses having committed a crime, and the priest, the pastor who is listening to this confession is also called a confessor. Both are called confessors. And it is an interesting idea. But if you simply by confessing think that you have somehow managed to get over all the papam that you have done, then you are a bloody idiot. It can serve as some kind of an unburdening, but you have to counteract it. But remember, Sanatan Dharma will tell you that there is no escaping the law of karma. The repercussions cannot be avoided. Whatever you think, say, or do. The only way they can be avoided is when you completely surrender to Krishna and pull the plug on materialism. Then all the sanchita karma will be burnt up and Krishna will take care of the repercussions. You are saved. Right? The moment you pull the plug, all the huge backlog of karmas, which is called the sanchita karma, will be destroyed instantly. That is the promise of Krishna. Okay? That's an interesting idea which you can understand if you spend some time reading, or otherwise you will have to listen to my talks. Okay. So internalize is a word which can be used positively or negatively. So when a debater internalizes a topic, that means he knows it inside out. We Hindus, I'll tell you one thing, it's my conviction, even the most seemingly illiterate, or maybe actually illiterate, he has not gone to school, illiterate villagers, have internalized the Bhagavad Gita. That means Janmantara Sahasreshu, over so many incarnations, former incarnations, they have read and studied and internalized. Today, they might be appearing as a illiterate villager. But if you observe their behavior, they are so self-possessed. Yeah? And of course, now with the inroads of alcoholism, they are becoming dangerous. They are becoming quarrelsome and all that. So, this drinking alcohol was never a part of Hindu society, or at least it was only on the fringes. So, now we have internalized all kinds of dangerous ideas. For example, Sarva Dharma Samabhava. Gandhiji promoted this idea. I do not know why he promoted this idea, because he thought maybe there will be peace and harmony among people. But how can it be possible when the holy book is promoting violence? When a holy book is promoting lechery, butchery, treachery, absurdity and violence. When the holy book is full of violence, their holy books are full of violence, which promote proselytization or killing, inquisitions. So how can it be possible that when their holy books are promoting violence, we cannot come up with this pap of Sarva Dharma Vada Pav? It doesn't work. And unfortunately, we Hindus have internalized these lies, and as a result, we have lost our Kshatriya spirit. We have lost our capacity to even question something questionable. As a result, these religions, they are spreading like weeds. Weeds, kalupu mokkalu. See, weeding must precede planting. If you want to construct a good society, you must weed out. See, you cannot plant rice or wheat if you don't weed the farm first. You cannot allow the weeds to grow along with the rice or other vegetable that you want to grow. So that's not possible. So internalizing the values of democracy, it's not possible. Some people won't do that. They will use democracy to destroy democracy. They will never internalize the values of democracy. So again, I am discussing this word internalize. If you internalize your emotions or feelings, it means that you don't allow them to show. You don't show them, and that's bad. That will disorient you, cause personality disorders, uh, and it can even lead to mental breakdowns and perhaps even schizophrenia. So we naturally internalize our parents' values, and we also internalize the dogmas that our religion preaches and teaches. Though we have become so smart that we put on a facade of being a mature human being, but we continue to believe nonsense, believe absurdities. And that is why we have no hesitation in committing atrocities. The history of the world is evidence, testimony to this fact. 2000 years we have seen crimes in the name of religion. Colonization was done in the name of religion. Entire nations, civilizations, 45 civilizations have been destroyed. Only Hinduism survives. Only Hinduism survives. And within Hinduism also, about 80% have internalized these lies that all religions are good. Fortunately, about 20% are still fighting, and because these 20% have the courage to speak the truth, Satyameva Jayate, we Hindus are still in majority. The day these 20% give up and they also internalize lies of secularism that all religions are good, then Hindu society will be wiped out. Okay? Your subconscious has not only internalized these limiting beliefs but has also skewed your experiences to create evidence confirming this belief. Right? So stop internalizing irrational beliefs which will then skew your experiences and create evidence confirming the lies that you believe in. So, internalize means to incorporate values within the self. And in fact, most of the internalization is done subconsciously. You're not even aware because of the imprinting. You're constantly absorbing values, cultural mores, modes, protocols, etiquette without questioning it. The net result is you are a bloody monster. You are a robot. You remember that fellow, na? Sansohan Chingming, who was the prime minister. Look at the way he walks and thinks and talks. He's a complete robot. Golem, Golem. So don't become a golem and stop internalizing filth. Jai Shri Ram.